Premiumbeat.com.
Hello, 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 and welcome to the Lion's Den. I am your host, Nana, the very wonderful, the sign, the wonder, the heavenly rock star, the fashion designer, the creative, the amazing creative director, your favorite creative director, Nana! Okay. Hi. I am so excited and I'm so happy to be sharing my very first episode with y'all. Can you believe it? If you've been following me on social media, you've seen me post some of my creative works as a creative director. You've seen me post funny videos sometimes. You've seen me post like just good stuff. And that's just very, very new for me. I just started working at Cozy Studios in Providence, East Providence, Rhode Island. I just started working here in September of 2025. And I feel like when I started working here, things just opened up. And it's so funny because like God really be knowing. It's really God's plans over us, because who would have thought that me walking into this place, like I would be directing shoots, I would be part of great things, you know what I'm saying? Like have creative autonomy. And I love it because I get to have this podcast. I get to play in like, this is like a playground for me, like a creative playground. And as I really could do whatever I wanted. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just grateful to God because everything that is happening right now, everything that you're seeing, even some things that you haven't seen yet, these are things that were spoken over me that I would do, and I'm literally doing them. And it blows my mind every time. So, welcome once again. I wanted to share like what the Lion's Den will be about, what we're gonna be doing here. And I'm really trying to, kick back with people. I'm really trying to show the real and the raw. I'm really trying to go there, in places. A den is a cave, right? A cave, a home, a space for lions, right? Like it's usually for lions, but in my case, I am the lion, and this is my den. This is my space, a space of vulnerability, of laughter, of transparency, of vulnerability. Like that is what this is all about. And I'm just ready to share so many amazing things with you guys because I really never thought this would happen for me. Like, this is the first time in a long time that I'm really on go. Like, and I'm seeing like the blessings that God has promised me. Like I'm seeing them in real time. If y'all didn't know, like I just got a brand new car, side note, which is like the biggest thing for me. And I'm not even it's not about me tooting my horn or bragging. The fact that I got a brand new car, given everything I've experienced in the past 5 years, is only a sign from God. It's the one sign from God that everything really is going to be okay from this point. And me on this podcast is even a bigger sign because I was told many things would happen for me years ago creatively that I didn't believe, and it's literally happening. So this is a sign to you that whatever dream that has been put inside you, whatever has been spoken about you, it will come to pass if you are in agreement with it, if you keep pushing, if you keep walking, no matter how difficult, no matter how bruised your feet are from walking. and how blistered they are, you need to keep walking, because you will get there. You will get to the finish line. You know what I'm saying? And I can share with you guys like so many things that I've been through over the last 5 years. And it's a lot. But I'm not gonna compare suffering. That's not the point. The point is that if you knew where I have been, you would understand that this, like all of this, is insane. It is a blessing. So thank you guys for supporting. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. And like I'm just gonna take it in and say thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. I just again, I want to take it in. I really be okay. I'm okay. Yeah, so a brief background. I'll give you all a little brief background, because as the podcast goes on, you'll get to learn more and more about me, and my story, and what I experienced these past 5 years. So I was born here in the States, but I moved to Ghana when I was about 1, and I lived in Ghana for about 13 years. And I came to the States in 2014, to live with my parents. I've always been a creative. I've always loved creativity, all the arts, music, drawing, painting, like all of it. I loved it. That was me. And I especially loved TV, and not just like watching cartoons or whatever. It was the excitement I got from watching like the shows and how much they were. Remember when there were like 22 episodes per season back in the day? Or like maybe 15, 16 episodes? Like, I love that. And the reruns, like, that was my jam. Obviously, I don't know if it's, well, obviously, I grew up watching Hannah Montana, Wizards of Waverly Place, very Disney Channel, very, very Disney Channel kid. Princess Protection Program. I mean, we got the likes of Selena, Demi, Miley, like Raven, That's So Raven, Sister. Like, if you know, you know. And then we had Cartoon Network, Ben 10, the Powerpuff Girls, which was like love Powerpuff Girls. So Bubbles, by the way. So Bubbles. I'm kind of becoming a little bit Buttercup. Maybe a little Buttercup. I'm trying to be Blossom. I'm trying to be a leader. I'm trying to be direct. I'm trying to learn to be direct. But I'm still very Bubbles right now. Anyways, Grim Adventures, Johnny Bravo, Looney Tunes, come on. Like, I love that. And then when I got to be a teenager, it moved like towards like, I used to watch shows like Glee, Supernatural, The Vampire Diaries. Now, don't get me started on that. The Vampire Diaries, and then The Originals, and like all of those shows. Like, it inspired me to like want to write TV and want to create my stories. Now, I had no idea that sometimes things that you do as a child, like they're kind of like, they're prophetic to what like life is going to be for you in the future. Like, they're prophetic acts. So what the world would call like manifesting, I would call prophetic acts. It's like doing something, and then it's doing like the act of what you want seen in your future. So when I was a kid, I used to watch TV shows, and then I would write like stories in something called an exercise book. An exercise book in Ghana is basically like, it's a composition book, or it's like a journal. It's like a book that you can just write in. And we used to do our schoolwork in it. So I would buy exercise books, and I would rewrite the TV shows or movies that I would watch, I would rewrite it according to like how I wanted it, and like I would give it to kids to like in my class to read. And what I should have been doing was making a profit by selling them. I almost did that. I think I did that once. I made like a small book and I like sold it for like what would be considered like $1 or something. I don't remember, but I used to, whatever I watched, I would write, I would draw, like, and I like to think my sister actually, she was the first person I saw drawing. She used to have these strawberry shortcake coloring books, and she would like draw or trace. And she used to have like different comic books. Like she had Betty and Veronica, which were like some of my favorite. I used to love Betty and Veronica. Betty specifically. Well, I just couldn't decide. Hated Cheryl. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, so she used to have these comic books and she would draw, and I would like be like, oh, that's so cool. So I started drawing and I couldn't stop. Like I really was drawing every chance I got. I would draw girls, and it wasn't just about drawing girls. It was about how they looked. It was about the clothes they were wearing. Like that I was like, this is beautiful. Like I need to like draw it. And I didn't know what I was doing at the time, but I got reprimanded a lot for it. Like I was bullied a lot too for like just my mannerisms, what I liked, what I enjoyed doing. Like as a kid, like I didn't really connect like well with boys, and I was very feminine as a kid. Like it's just how I always was, and I would play with my sister's dolls because she had like Bratz dolls. She used to have this like Bratz head doll that my grandma got her, and it was like you could like do the hair on it and do makeup on the doll. She used to have like a bedroom set, Bratz bedroom set dolls, and they used to have such cute accessories, and I used to like, it all coincided with me drawing girls. I was just so fascinated by like fashion and beauty and accessories. Like it was just so fascinating to me, and so I just played with it. I was drawn to it, and it all built up. And like I said, I was bullied a lot and reprimanded a lot for it, but that never stopped me, because everyone would be asking, why are you always drawing girls? Why are you always playing with girls? Why you can't play with boys? Like it just was what I did. It just was what I was drawn to, and that's what I was comfortable with, and it made me like question myself a lot. But as a kid, I was very resilient, like incredibly resilient. Like it surprises me to this day how much I took, and I was just like, I don't care, I'm going to do this. And sometimes I'm like, dang, like where'd that go? But yeah, like I still kept drawing, I still kept playing, I still kept being myself. Like I tried to change for a time because it was getting a lot for me, but I was like, no, I decided, I'm like, this is not worth it to be somebody else. This is too difficult to try to be someone I'm not. And I'm not doing it. So I shifted and I continued being myself. Yes, I received criticism and reprimanding for it, but it grew, all came together into me doing fashion to this day. Now my story with fashion is a whole other episode that I will share with y'all later. But I never stopped. I always kept going because it was indeed written for me to do, and it was put inside me to do. And I walked in it. I'm still walking in it. And because I kept drawing girls, because I kept the passion like for clothes and for accessories and for fashion, like because of that, I'm about to release, not actually, you're hearing it here first. I am dropping some pieces for my brand Judah this year. They will be dropping, and it will be sudden. I'm not saying when, but it will be dropping, so be on the lookout. But it's only by the grace of God, because that brand was inspired by God, by creativity, by love, by fire, by boldness. That's what it's about. It's about boldness. It's about passion. It's about fire. It's about connecting and believing in something greater. It's allowing heaven to flow through you, allowing the gifts to flow through you and to manifest on this earth, because that's what we were created to do. We were created to allow the creativity, the passions, the gifts that have been put inside of us to flow and manifest and be great and be multifaceted, because we are greatness. And that's what I wanted to showcase in these pieces that I will be releasing this year. So don't stop. Never stop. Don't let anybody tell you different. So that's one aspect of me. And like I said, I didn't really start these creative endeavors until September of last year. I literally just started this. And if you've seen my page on IG, which I'm gonna link, I have so many photos, like photo shoots that I've done in just a short period of time, and it just blows my mind, and so many more on the way. So yeah, I really am grateful to God, because He's the only one who would allow this to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really said, take the wheel, because I can't. My plans are not as big as His, and if anyone were to give great plans, it's Him. So yeah, I'm so happy that I get to share these things. I have this space with y'all. We get to grow together. We get to laugh. One thing about me, I'm a laugh. Okay, I love to laugh. It's one of the best things in this life is to laugh, and especially with great company, and I'm gonna admit something to y'all. It's okay to not have all the pieces of the puzzle, because that's what makes it even more powerful, is that I couldn't even see where I was going, but I trusted, and I met greatness because I trusted. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know everything about where this podcast, where my creative journey, where my brand, where schooling, where my career, I don't know everything about where it's going to go, but I'm trusting that everything will be aligned, and that I will walk in greatness and glory, in the fire, in the person that God has called me to be, and have fun along the way. That's what it's all about. It's all about fun. It's all about excitement. It's all about trudging through. And I'm not perfect. I don't think you are either. But in His weakness, we are strong. In our weakness, He is strong. And we got this. Growth isn't fun. Growth isn't easy. Growth isn't smooth. It's very painful at times. Very incredibly painful and uncomfortable. But it's necessary. Peace of mind isn't a luxury. It's a necessity as well. And both coincide for me. Because when I get through the hard things, the uncomfortable things, the storm, there's a calm after. And for so long, I didn't know how to endure the storms. I would just fight and complain. But now it's easier. And peace of mind is on the other side. This is my peace of mind. This is my calm. I can't believe it. This is my calm. And I get to share that with y'all. So I have an amazing set list, amazing set of guests that will be coming on the Lion's Den. And I just can't wait for y'all to meet them. There's just so much in store for y'all. And I'm so glad that I was able to share this, to talk a little bit about myself, and to give God the glory, and to also just take it in with y'all. It's really okay to just look around and take it in. made it. Thanks for watching. I will see you